Welcome back to this special edition of Hannity. Now, if you're having a Labor Day party in New York City this weekend, you may have some unwanted visitors from above. The NYPD will be using drones to monitor outdoor parties this Labor Day weekend. The department said the drones will help officers determine the severity of noise complaints so they know what to prioritize over the busy weekend. Now, the move is predictably drawing backlash from the community and raising concerns over whether this violates police surveillance laws. Here now with reaction, Fox News contributors Leo Terrell and David Webb. Gentlemen, both, thanks for being here. Leo, you're an attorney. Is this civil liberties encroachment here that you could be out there with your friends, make a little bit of noise? It's Labor Day weekend and the NYPD drones above you?
Let me be very clear. Thanks for that question, Pete. 30 years as a lawyer, civil rights lawyer. There's no privacy concern. These civil liberty attorneys just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy. In the sky, it is constitutionally legal, and I'll tell you right now, it is effective, not just for Labor Day, do it 24/7. You're in New York City, a crime capital of the country. Run them 24/7. This is just talk. Expect to hear systemic racism that is targeted towards people of color. That's a lie. It is constitutional legal, Pete, for these drones. Have them 24/7 every day in New York City.
I don't want them watching me 24/7. David, Leo's probably, I'm sure he's right. He knows the Constitution and that better than I. But really the thought in New York of this around all the time. I mean, it's one thing to monitor traffic or if you've got an incident, but if it's a party on a holiday weekend, doesn't that feel like a bit much?
Yeah, it is a bit much. And Leo, I think you realize this. Katz versus United States, 1967. Yeah, you're not given that expectation of privacy when you're out in public. How they get past the search and seizure, if they saw something happening, that might be up for debate. But let's look at where this is going to be, the landscape of New York City and what you have to navigate as an operator of a drone in any form, whether you're close by or using the camera, building heights, obstacles, many other things. And then add to this the fact that doing Jouvert, which is a very big celebration, it starts early in the morning, later on in the day, it might get a little bit rowdy. What if people start trying to take drones down? I'm being very practical about this. They're in areas where there are people with illegal guns. And what if they start shooting? What goes up must come down. And unfortunately, Leo, I think you've even seen this in LA, time to time, right? New Year's Eve. People do this. Unfortunately, I think they're driving this bigger than it needs to be, rather than having on-the-ground policing, police officers who know the neighborhood, maybe know who the troublemakers are, can keep an eye out. They need to really think about this another way.
Leo, is this basically the drone flies, collects information, provides for probable cause or reasonable suspicion, and then you could send uniformed officers there? Is that the idea?
That's exactly the idea. Let me tell my best friend here, Florida versus Riley. It's a U.S. Supreme Court case. Drones are constitutionally legal. Look, it serves as a deterrent. It's a deterrent. It's a warning out there. We don't want crime. We don't want shootings. We don't want assaults. We don't want that. And we're telling the criminals who've been coddled in New York, we're going to watch you. Airspace is public. There's no expectation of privacy. So it serves as a great deterrent. And given the fact that we're talking about New York City, case closed. You need more help to support the police in New York City. They're basically not supported, and there's no respect for law enforcement. It provides a step before the law enforcement goes in there. I applaud the police.
David, last word real quick. Are you going to have a Labor Day party worthy of a drone?
I'm going to have a Labor Day party worthy of an American flag flying high because you, I, and Leo, we labor all week long and we get it done. But, you know, Leo's right about the deterrent factors and all of that. But, Leo, you also know this. Putting people in the crowd, on the ground, you have an operator. They're already lacking police officers in New York. I think they need to find a balance here, but they do need to be careful of the reaction that could come from the crowd.
All right, love you both. Have a great Labor Day weekend. Thank you, guys. All right, unfortunately, that's all the time we have.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.